What's going on? We're here with another episode of the Halfcast podcast. Today we got Big Dad Bod, Dan Kelly, with us here today. Thanks for coming.
No, thanks for having me down. I've been watching your podcast for a while and I'm happy to be here.
Hasn't watched one. Hasn't fucking watched one. He's a liar.
We're off to a great
Yeah,
start.
mad podcast. He's doing heaps.
He knows about it as much as about a podcast as you do about the Baking Royal Commission. But
I told you, the Royal Commission, you know, they're fucking up.
tax rates, this, that.
Everything's going down, they're fucking the system. You know?
But anyways.
Dan Kelly.
Tell us a bit
How
about
are you, my
yourself.
man?
Yeah.
I'm good. A bit about
Yeah,
myself.
let's go. Go to grassroots. Let's go. Judo journey to the Olympics. To get it. Let us have it all.
No, okay. Four-time
Pretend
Olympian.
I don't know you. Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't tell any of that if I didn't know that. Four-time Olympian in judo.
You're trying to pick me up.
Well, see, the thing is, when I used to pick up girls, you used to actually talk to them. Was none of this swiping right and setting up coffee dates. You
Don't
used to have to
lie.
actually-
Dan used to go to the bar, she didn't want to bow, you just say hip toss.
Swipe right.
Hip toss. Fucking smack on the ground.
That's all you guys do now is this, isn't it? Is that how the fine
Well, I
girls?
don't have, I'm in a relationship.
Oh, of course.
I don't know what that is. What's
You both
that?
married?
No, but he is.
Oh, he is.
I
You're
don't know what
not.
that is.
You're married as well?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I know what that is.
You know what
The double.
Double tap.
I do a couple doubles here and there, you know what I mean?
Wait, you ever go past Ty's page and you see what they've liked? It's
Yeah.
just all girls' pictures.
Really?
Well, no.
No,
No.
it's not.
Well,
It's
fuck,
that or
what do you want me
dancing.
to do?
That or
Start-
dancing.
I like
The
dancing.
dancing. Saw some
Dan's
dancing.
got some dance moves.
Yeah.
Where?
That's what I'm saying.
You said it was at the
That's
club.
what
didn't
I'm
you?
saying.
At the club.
At the club a long time ago. Yeah, I used to be
Show
lots
us
of
a
good
little
ones.
two-step.
There's no two steps.
All right, back to your history report. Let's go.
So I went to 4 Olympics for judo,
Yep.
Commonwealth Games for wrestling. Started MMA when I was 34, 35, and then had
Where most people are finishing up their MMA career.
thought I'd start out. The body was already held together with tape. It's like
Oh,
a
yeah.
Jamaican
If you haven't seen him
bobsled.
warm up, like he has to get an hour early to strap up his whole body. He looks like a mummy.
He's backstage. Dan, you're good, yeah. He cuts walking around like that. His knees ain't giving no give. They're like the crutches. Hey,
Yeah, his knee's probably better than mine.
that's so what? All those injuries, judo and
All judo. Yeah, judo's
what's-
a hard sport.
yeah. It's
hard
I'm
on
not
the
saying
body.
I've done much of it, but I've fucking been
Zero,
thrown around. No, I did once. I got thrown. I said that's enough.
Landed
I
flat
said,
on your back.
I'll throw hands soon. You just throw me around like
Whose
that.
gi did you use?
Oh no, gi.
They sew two together.
Just fucking boom.
So what did you do?
Oh, no gi judo.
So someone just threw you.
Oh, I just got flipped. I got flipped. That's it. All right.
Was it in a part of a class?
Look, fuck off. Back to the.
Where was it?
Your
Did it
injuries.
actually happen on some mats or was it at the front
Nah,
of
it
the
was
pub?
on. No, it was. If someone judo should flip me in the street, I'd be very surprised. Imagine that.
If you go,
You want to have a go next minute? Just
what the heck?
throws the hip up. big Dan Kelly.
Ty turtled on his back.
Oh, don't
What?
start. Your legs.
Legs,
What's wrong with them?
the knee
Whoa. What are we going here? Your ankle, everything.
The ankles are bad, the toes bad, the knee needs surgery on it. Luckily, I was grappling with Jimmy last week and he's screwed my good knee as well. Got a torn medial ligament in my good knee now, so yeah, it's going well. But
You've had a couple injuries.
had a few injuries. The thing is, I figure if you do high level sport,
Yeah.
you're going to get injured, and a lot of people go, oh, you need to take time off and recover, and I want to have longevity, and I'm like, I've clocked longevity. I'm 41 and I've still been competing at a high level, just stop being a pussy and carry on.
Yeah.
So, man,
Yeah,
you do
you
the
are
right thing.
one tough
You get surgery, you fix it up and you carry on. That's it. So,
That is one thing about you. You're one tough motherfucker.
Not smart. But
I remember I was which show did we fight on? I think you fought Chris Camucci.
oh yeah, that was your debut. Yeah.
Oh man, he was out the back hitting pads. They're going bah bah, smashing him like just. I was like, man, I wouldn't want to fight him. I go, who's fighting him? I go, Dan Kelly. I was like, man, he's out there just smashing those pads, and then comes out, then gets the win. That's like,
Yeah, there was a bit of blood that fight though. Hit
That's
me
what I
with two
tell you. I
elbows.
always say that about you though. I said, you have to knock the cunt out. Like if you don't, or if you get one bit tired, you're fucked. Like if you don't knock the cunt out, you're losing.
Yeah, well, I've been knocked out a few times now, so that's great as well. But
We all, we've all. I think that comes with what we do. You know what I mean? Like
someone's getting the lights turned off eventually,
somewhere along the
especially
line.
in the higher weight divisions. It's not.
yeah,
Hey,
and as you
so
fight better guys.
when you were competing at like the Olympics and stuff and the training, how did you go from transitioning into MMA?
I started doing BJJ in 2005, and this is back when you had VHS cassettes and stuff. Loved the UFC, loved Pride when I could get hold of it. Always watch.
What was it?
Hey? The
The
VHS,
tapes.
the tapes, yeah, the tapes. It used to be the tapes.
Dan still Morse codes, cunts. Dan Morse codes of UFC. Get me a fucking. Go. He hates being on this show. He hates being on this show.
Roast me.
Yeah, I then started kickboxing 2011. Had 4 kickboxing fights because I couldn't get an MMA fight against a guy who'd had less than 10, 15 fights. I'm like, just give me a guy who's had less than 10 fights. I don't care. And I was heavier then. I was coming down to 93 kilos, and then I'd had an MMA fight in 2005, but it was called Dojo KO, and it was a raised blood sport platform. Yeah. And one of the ways you could win was to throw your opponent off the platform. So that was great. I won that, and yeah, it's cool. Had the kickboxing fights because I couldn't find a fight, and then I had to fight a guy named a mate of yours, Fabio Galeb.
Oh,
yeah.
Fabio.
That was a horrible experience because he came in at heavyweight.
Oh, I watched it.
It was a horrible experience, and he
punched the fuck out of you for 3 rounds. He punched the fuck out of you.
And he cheated. He cheated.
Cheated.
He kneed me in the balls 3 times. He pulled guard and up kicked me in the face when I was standing up. No, when I was on my knees. So I went down there in his guard and he kicked me in the face. Kept holding on to the ropes. We actually ended up on the judges' table.
I think I remember watching
wrapped
it.
his arms over the thingo. So the only reason I won that fight is because he got about 10 points taken off him because he beat the shit out of me. Absolutely beat the shit out of me.
That's what I mean. That's a perfect example of.
Yeah.
That's a perfect example of you have to knock you out.
Yeah.
Like that, you can't
gonna Homer
leave.
Simpson he's gonna take everything, and then when you choose, finish you up.
That was horrible. And then after that, I had one more fight at light heavy and went, you guys are too big, and went down to middleweight. Everyone laughed at me.
So then you went from them fights, and how many fights until you got into the UFC?
So I had 6 fights and then went on to the Ultimate Fighter show. If
you
I
went
can
on
say,
the show.
from Tough Nations.
Yeah.
Don't ever do the show. I'm glad it's finished. It was a horrible experience.
Isn't it still going?
They still do
no,
tough.
but the one they just did apparently is the last one. That's what they're saying. Ben Sassoli was in the last one.
Oh yeah, that's
Why-
cunt. He fought that guapo. He's talking shit. Hey, little Espanito, shut the fuck up. If you want some of this, you can come get it, you fucking little bitch.
Guapo.
Fucking El Guapo. Fuck.
You're good?
Sorry.
Anyway,
Back at it.
yeah, anyway, you should never go into the house.
I'm never going in the house.
You guys are already in, but the house was horrible. Cameras in your face, 24/7. No privacy. Not even to go to the toilet.
What do you mean? No
There's
privacy?
cameras in the
In the toilet?
cameras in the toilets. Cameras everywhere. everywhere.
Fuck that.
So it was shit. So I did that.
But
I went bad in
that
the
was
house.
40 years ago. So how many like is it now? You reckon it'll be the same,
It'd be
or
worse.
it'd be worse?
Yeah, they'd have more.
They'd
cameras.
They'd have more
Ben,
shit.
Ben said there was cameras everywhere in the last season.
Damn.
So
Yeah,
Because they
even
have
we
those
went
fights
to
and
we
stuff
went
in
to
the
the
bathroom,
fights.
so
We
yeah,
went
that's
to,
right.
so we
Yeah,
went
they
to
had everywhere.
Yeah, we went to the fights that they have, and it's probably one of the best. Like
The contender. That was a cool
is that
thing.
the
No, that's
is that the
different,
house?
that's different.
it's different.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. How many shows is there?
Yeah, there's
Exactly.
a few now.
What is that? How many? Well, everyone's just trying to get into UFC.
No, so Dana White has his contender series,
Yeah.
which, to be honest, is cheaper probably for him because they just fly him over,
They just pick guys.
pick guys to have a fight and go, okay, you did well, we'll put you in. They're on a discounted rate to what it is for your first fight in the UFC. Whereas the house, it's 8 weeks. 8 weeks and it's a whole film crew, it's everything. So that's why I reckon they'll go more contender style. And now that with ESPN as well, it's going to be a little bit different again. So
The house would be full on.
oh shit.
And they get
Especially
pissed
'cause
in that
they have
too.
kids. Yeah, they do. But if you got kids, you got no contact with them, like zero contact with your
So you
family.
don't talk to your family?
Nothing.
Oh no, fuck
nothing.
that.
Yeah, it was hard.
This makes you be a jail.
Pretty much, yeah.
And if you're getting pissed, that wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be good. Imagine that on the
You-
piss, and then
You
someone
don't
starts.
have to drink.
Someone starts. Oh well, fuck. Is it free?
Yeah,
Well,
Well, guess
hey,
what? You gotta drink.
What do you want to do? You lead a horse to water.
no TV.
He
no
gets
computer.
drunk.
He drinks the liquor. So no go for the house.
No go for the house. So I did bad in the house, lost first fight, injured my knee, and then had one fight outside, and then got a call up in 2014, I think.
Yeah, good little run there
2014.
as well. Eh?
Yeah, did all
Some
right.
big wins.
Did all right for a little while.
That's
What,
all
finished with
ever-
6-4 record with the UFC.
And your family, you have how many kids?
2 kids.
And they come while you're fighting or during the Olympics?
No, my eldest son came to London to watch. I kind of kept them away from the fighting until they got a little bit older.
No. When they're birthed, like when they were born, were you fighting?
No,
or
one's
were you
9 and one's 13. I hadn't even started MMA when they were born. I was still doing judo.
And how was that? Like, because that'll be as well.
same
Hard, that'll be pretty hard. Like, not growing up with it, and then next minute you're just like, Dad, what the fuck happened to your face?
What are you doing?
Like, imagine coming home, like, because I got my boy, but his fighting's around him, non-stop, not just from his
Imagine
dad.
if Ty just decided like to go into like business or
Yeah,
something.
and I that's how I would feel.
What's going on, Dad?
Yeah, like how was that? Like, because, like you said, you've been punched. You've been punched up sometimes, and they haven't seen it much.
No, well, the older one, at first was like, oh, what's going on? What are you doing? And then he was fine. I kind of kept them away from it a little bit, but the oldest one's 13 now, so they watch it. They watch it, and the 9-year-old watches it as well.
Yeah.
I swear the 9-year-old's an islander. He's 9, and he's 55 kilos. He waddles around like you do. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
9. 55 kilos.
Yeah, and he's 9.
He was 100 by then.
How old were you? How have you been 9 years old?
It was 100 kegs.
At 9.
Yeah. That was a proper
And
waddle.
can fucking run. And can run. And can run. Fob original, bro.
Yeah, mate,
and can run.
Now imagine when you're 10 and you just got this
I'll still beat you
100
in a race.
fat ass running at you and you go, grab his legs!
That's when the weight division's coming.
Grab his legs!
All the fobs fucked it for everyone. Now they started doing the old weight divisions. Don't do that in here in Melbourne.
What weight divisions in
Oh,
rugby?
because you have
Yeah.
used to
Really?
AFL's big down here. Yeah.
Yeah, AFL's big down here.
Well, we have rugby league. They started doing some bullshit thing. Like they're trying to bring rules in, like your weight
It's
divisions.
hard because then
for rugby.
yeah.
So you
then
have
there's
so
a
you
kid,
have the
there's a
big
14-year-old
Islander
kid.
boys who are
Still young in
9,
the head.
10 years
Yeah.
old, and they might be 90 kilo. They expect them to play against fucking like grown men.
No, they shouldn't. It's
Yeah, well, you're 9 years old. The white boys catch up eventually. They're the ones who end up smashing them all because they're all tired. Yeah, once all the Islanders get tired, they start drilling them. I used to cop it. I was one of them.
I know from experience.
Yeah, I know. I know how it is. But
For real though, I was tired.
fuck, I'll run over you.
Oh, stone. I'll chop you.
I'd step ya.
You would not step me.
You, I would.
yeah, you'd step me.
You go like that.
But I still think I got a better gas tank than you.
I'm not gonna.
I'll put money on that.
I'm not gonna. Yeah. I won't argue.
How was the Olympics, the training camps, everything? That's a full-on experience.
Awesome. So, because judo's an amateur sport, I worked full-time my whole judo career. So, and the funny thing is, no sponsors, no one would help you until you qualified. And then, everything's already paid for.
Yeah.
Like when you qualify, you're like, where were you 2 years ago when I was slaving my ass off working 50 hours a week in a cafe to pay for my judo stuff. So, getting ready for Olympic Games was the best because I could be a full-time athlete. That's the best thing about fighting. You're paid to fight. Even though I've run a business the whole time, you get paid to fight. It's the best.
Yeah.
The best.
Don't get paid for your camps.
No, you get paid to fight.
Sponsors.
Yeah, well, you got to shuffle stuff around, but it's a whole heap better than, my wife got bronze in Sydney at the Olympics, and I think she got $5,000 maybe.
In
Judo.
So your wife does judo too?
Yeah, she's a 5-time Olympian. She's better than me. Better than me. So
Silver.
bronze.
This whole family's just fucking chucking people around. Man.
She's very old though now.
So do the kids do judo?
The older one's got some health issues. The younger one does. Yeah, he plays soccer because my wife thinks that rugby and AFL's too rough. He can do judo, but he's not allowed to do rugby or AFL.
That was my mum.
I can't reason with her.
She didn't like us playing rugby, but we're doing.
What else are you gonna do? Yeah, she's like, the judo's fine. Judo's no problem, but so he plays soccer, and she's Hungarian, so he plays soccer because that's the thing, and he does his judo as well.
That's cool.
So.
Cool. That's crazy just to think, like people like, you've grinded it out so hard, like just to do that, like working and then doing like training and shit. That's just. Even to all those people, like you said, judo's it's people who do those sports and they just commit so much time, but it's good you get to at the end of the day you've done everything,
made it
at the best level. You
know what I mean. You just did judo. You went to fucking Olympics. You do sure,
fighting.
but that's that mindset across the board. The same thing that got you to the Olympics is what got you into the
UFC.
UFC.
Of course.
Yeah, and you learn along the way. And I was lucky. I never thought that I'd ever get to where I got to in MMA. I kind of just went, oh, this is fun. I'll have a go. Oh shit, they're too big. I'll drop down to middleweight, see how it goes, and then just opportunities rolled along, and you make the best of the opportunities, and that's it.
And they come take it. They're starting up the bikes. Get a couple bikes.
Any questions?
So we're here at Harley Heaven. Thank you for having us. But we got some of the people here down watching UFC 234. Does anyone have any questions that you just want to jump in? You get it. This is your shot. Don't mess it up. Yeah, come on. Get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Jump in. Sit on Ty's lap.
Don't come sit on me. Just come in. My man, how are
How you
you?
doing, bro? What's your name?
Good, Shane.
Shane.
One for Dan. Well, I was at the press conference before, and someone asked Dana that unfortunately he couldn't make it to this one, but they said if there's another one in Melbourne, would you put Dan on it? He said most likely. Would you?
Really?
Yeah. Would you prolong your career to?
Tell them what you think, Dan.
Well, my wife.
Don't fucking be a bitch.
My wife's never gonna want.
Don't be a bitch. Tell them how you think.
We busted
Don't be a
we
bitch.
busted their nuts to get onto this one, and it would have been perfect. Yeah, well, why does the train have to stop? You know, my wife's not watching this. She's convinced I'm completely retired forever, but why not?
There's a high chance you won't see this podcast.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. If I said, she goes, she'll say, what podcast what am I doing? I go, you don't want to watch. Ty swears too much. 100%. 100%. 100%. Yeah, look, the last few fights haven't been great. The last one, Last one, it took me three months to start seeing again. The fight in Sydney against Elias, he ran away like a bitch the whole fight, and I couldn't get hold of him. And I got knocked out the fight before, but Derek Brunson's a top 10 guy. You know, it's simple as that. And like I said, I've still got a positive record in the UFC, and we'll see what happens. That's not my department. That's someone else's department now. So, hopefully.
What is it? What is it that makes you the? You've fucking done everything. You just still will keep going. Like.
Well, what else am I gonna do? No, like it's. I've got the business. I coach the national judo team. I was the coach for the Olympic team. You have to make some adjustments on the way. You guys know that. You've got to make adjustments with your corner, with your training. Like I can't train. I'd say I can't train like you guys. I can't train like you do when you normally do. I don't know how much work you do. Big
He
fella,
puts in work where he wants. when he goes, he goes.
Every cunt sleeps on me, bro. That's what I like.
That's one thing.
I've been talking to Jace.
He does
That's all.
train. But,
Yeah,
he
Vice-
sleeps on
Vice-
himself. He
Vice
wakes up
is
late.
fucking-
He's not rocking up on time.
Vice is doing BJJ. You know what I mean? I'll get tapped out a couple times. That's it. BJJ is different to MMA.
Is it?
Yes. You try and do some little bullshit like this, I'm fucking feeding your lips.
From the bottom.
You got me. Fuck up, your knee's fucked. Look at your knee. You're both gonna walk out together like this.
Might grab Tyson scratches. But yeah, why I don't want it. Yeah, I'm getting older, but you know, like I still think maybe I'm deluded, but I still think I can be competitive. I haven't spoken or seen Mark. I'd love to know what Mark really wants to do, and once he's had a holiday, I reckon he'll get bored pretty quick too.
I think it's a certain type of people as well. Like that's how I look up at Mark and I see him as well, and like it's just people are different, and the fighter that's in him, the fight that's in him, he's just like, I still think, fuck, what do you, like, you know, and he's just like, he'll just keep going. Then next when he'll just fucking start beating people, and you're just like, damn, the man's not gonna stop, you know what I mean? You and Mark probably gonna be like, well, you're 100, he's probably, he's what,
Mark's
110, he's 110. These cunts will be fighting for fucking the next 40 years. I'll be done soon. I'm just trying to get a couple checks and I'm out. I'm fucking.
You'll fight
I'm
for
in
ages.
it to win it. Oh yeah, I'll fight.
You'll fight for ages.
Yeah, I think
600 kilo, just fucking.
It's rising.
I'm gonna
There's
have
no weight limit.
I'm gonna have a cafe one day. There's fat ass on the lounge, just at the front. How you doing? Come in.
That's it. That's the goal.
Fucking just eat.
Cafe, fat, eat.
Probably not cafe, maybe a restaurant, nice.
Yeah.
Upper class, a nice restaurant. I won't dress up,
What?
but you have to dress. Yeah,
What
they
cuisine
have.
would it be?
Huh?
What cuisine?
It's Italian,
Okay.
some pastas and that.
Yeah, you'll go on 200 straight away.
I'll be the fattest cunt when I
200K.
retire. Fattest. 100%.
You're going straight up to balloon.
Yeah. Nah, but I reckon I might get skinny. I've gotten skinnier the older I've gotten. Do you reckon?
When you trained.
All right, another question. Before someone gets a hiding. Question? Anyone have a question? No? Fuck
Go
you,
for it,
then. He's my man. Oh, here we go. He's the fans. It's
unprofessional.
Dana. Sorry. He might be going, Bubba, we need you. On Sunday.
tape him up. Should be all right.
Let's get it. It's happening, my man.
Hey, Dinesh, nice to meet you.
I've seen you in Perth. You might have seen me in Perth.
Yes.
Anywho, I just wanted to ask, because Carl Noak was the first Aussie who was in the UFC.
James Tahuna was.
Yeah, well, but as remembered, Mark is through his Pride days and also being
Did you say as remembered?
not. Sorry.
I was like, you're going to get a hidey.
But I was just wanting to say, how would you guys want to remember your careers when you're finished with MMA and all that, basically?
Good question. He's 100,
look,
so he goes first.
No, how other people remember me?
Yes. as well as remember yourself. Or
Yeah,
you
see,
want
for me, it's never been about what other people think or what other people want. It's about what I want and how comfortable I am. And you know, like at the moment, sitting on a few losses in a row, it just eats away at me badly. And the bad thing is, because I'm probably a little bit crazy, it starts all the bad things, not bad, all the bad results that I had over the years, like 2008 Olympics, I lost in overtime to the reigning world champion, and I made a small mistake and it cost me the match. And that still eats away. So that all stuff just keeps rolling. It drives my wife insane. And she's like, why can't you just give it up? Why can't you just forget about it? So for me, it's not any perception of anyone else. It's me being able to sit down and go, I did it. I ticked all the boxes that I wanted to. And by rights, I should have. Yeah. I should be able to go like that, but it still doesn't sit well. And being around this week, we've got Cal Potter. I'm cornering Cal Potter on the weekend. He got a late call up. I'm so happy for him, but at the same time, you want to be there. You're not jealous, but you want to be there. You're like, you're around and you go, fuck that, I want to keep going. So I mean,
you'll be 60 and be around the fights and go, man, I'd love to be in there.
get a Veterans League going.
That's next year.
And you wonder why I say you don't work hard.
I'll take it.
But yeah, I hope you guys should answer that too.
For me, just a real polite guy, nice guy, just you know, very educated. That's it, really.
You, Tyson?
Just want to try and get that belt, man. I've got 5 years in me to have a good run at it. It's a very selfish sport, and told my wife that like I'm away for a lot of the year with training, and like when you're at home, you're not there because you're not really thinking about it. You're thinking about beating up another guy, and then they ask you to do the dishes. You're like, what the? So, but I said 2020, like that's what I wanted to go for it. But I got a lot of little mistakes that I have to fix up. But it's those are the little things that are making the differences in my fights.
Do you have championship aspirations?
Brother, we just going day by day. We're here. We fight, we win, we carry on. You lose, you fucking get kicked back. This is what it is. Win is
but
win.
we're not in here to not go for the belt. Right, you want to win. We're not. I didn't join up.
I think I've learned over this last year in myself. Like fighting for me is something I enjoy, and I just love. I love the fact that I'm against another man, and there's only one winner. You know what I mean? That excites me. For some, it just makes me feel a certain type of way. But this year, I've always had that mentality. But just going through UFC, like, fuck, I've never trained properly like continuously before. I've always just fought, fucked up, just partied, and just I never took it serious. But over this last year, I've learned a whole new lot, and I've especially after losing, I think I've gained another an extra piece of just like you said, shit eats at you, man. Like it's just like, and for me, I'm like that. I'm like that as bad as fucking. I used to be as bad as some come would look at me wrong, and I'd be like, I'd be like, fuck him, I can't. Like he just looked at me, like. But I'm not like that now, but that's how it's like that. And now I've lost. This year I'm just like, fuck, I got some shit I got to do. I know what I got to do. I'm not out here parading. I don't need no fucking belts or whatever. I still work. I put in my work. You can't be at the top if you're a slouch. Like it's and I ain't fighting no slouches. I'm fighting fucking the best in the world. Like. But I got something planned for this year, man. But
the secret.
As a whole, man, I'm just here to support my family. We eat. One eats. We all eat. That's it.
And then just lastly, with
you got.
Yeah, get it,
man.
Get it.
I was just wondering because a lot of people is getting a lot of controversy between like TJ and Henry's the whole stop it being early or on time. What's your guys' opinions on that?
Shouldn't stop it. It's fucking belt. If you get knocked out, you go cold. No, like it's true. I think some people you train. I'm just talking about a normal fight. Yeah. I train to a certain, like you train so hard to a point. You don't want some fucker to just stop it You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and
I would've rather go out
you're
with
just
Shogun,
thinking like
yeah.
that in
I
general,
would've
but
rather
that's
go
their
out.
job.
Yeah.
That's their job.
That's
Like, that's
the
why
sake,
they're there.
yeah.
But it's
I
a
would
title.
rather
If
go
a
out,
normal
yeah.
fight, I think beautiful. Stop. He rocked. You dropped him. He was no good. But for a title, I think.
Yeah. Still
Get a
says-
couple shots on the ground, make sure it's legit, and then you stop it. It's true. And then you can say if he gets up and says, "Oh, you fucking stopped it early," you say, "Fuck off, idiot! You were dead." You know what I mean?
That's what he prevented, but
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it was early. Like, if you ask me, was it a good stop? Yes. Was it early?
Yes. So you don't know what your answer is?
Don't stop it till they're dead. All right, that's the deal. When they're dead, they're dead. Like, see, even me, like my fight. So I was out. Like, I got hit. And I've been rocked. You know, I've been hit. I've been kicked in the face. I can take it off. It hit me in a spot. You know, where you don't see it. It was a punch you don't see. And I woke up and he was on top of me. So the whole time in between, I don't remember none of that. I don't remember charging forward. I don't remember. He hit me 5 times after. I don't remember none of that. I woke up and he was sitting on my chest. And then I tried to do the old BJJ buck. And I went,
Hands down.
yeah, I tried to do the old fucking BJJ. This is the old BJJ. I went to go do it and he just went smack. All right, cunt. Well, I'm gonna keep just bumping. No, like, well. So, but then I looked up at Herv Dean. Like, this is another example. He could see I was fine, but in reality, I'm in the worst position. I'm in top mount, and I'm getting pounded, and I got 2.5 minutes left. You got to stop the fight.
I blacked out in the Shogun
I
fight as well.
already
He clipped
fucked
me
up
on the
before.
way in, and I was holding him by the time I realised.
Like, refs are there to do their
Yeah,
job.
I lost 45 minutes when I got knocked out by Derek Brunson. I remember walking into the
45
cage.
minutes?
Walked into the cage. I don't remember anything till I was sitting in the ambulance. Nothing. And a mate of mine said, "Don't worry, you probably don't want that time back anyway."
He's a good mate. He's a good.
I don't remember anything.
Imagine walking. What fight?
He's like strapping his hands. He goes, "Ready?"
He's in America. Look, nah, we're not here. We're all right. What? You didn't even fight? No, I had someone like that as well. A friend of mine. We were in the. I was cornering him, and he fought, and he got knocked, and he come back to the corner. And I was standing there with the bottle, and he goes, "Oh, I'm ready."
Go to the next round.
And he went to get up, and I grabbed him by the head. I said, "Shh."
It's okay. It's okay.
I said, "Sit down." He goes, "What?" I said, "You already got knocked out." He got knocked out. They got already.
But when you were telling me
He already got
the
slept.
story,
I said, "Oh," I said, sit down.
when you were telling me about your fight, you're like, "Yeah, man, he hit me with 2 big punches." Then we watched it was like 5 punches in a row.
I know.
It was like ding, ding, ding.
Well, that's the thing. I woke up and my fight instinct was, well, fuck of 1, I woke up, so I'm sweet, I'm back. But then 2, I'm like, fuck, how am I gonna get out of this? But I was like, that's me as well. I'm gonna go down swinging. I tried to do the thing. I was too fucking rocked. My head was all over. So the last resort, try and clip him. Imagine if I clipped him, I would look like a god.
Nah, yeah.
Imagine that. And then all the BJJ critics would have sucked it from the back because. And then what? Imagine that. The old fucking.
And then he just.
And then he just comes on top of me. I wish, but I got dropped. So that's it. Then, so my man's looking for a fight. UFC.
Who would you call out?
UFC. Fucking give the.
Here he goes.
Fucking call someone out. No.
Little bitches.
No, I don't.
I would like
don't
to
care.
fight you.
Are you serious? Dana White said that.
He said that he's unsure. Like, yeah, someone.
So are you unsure?
pumping him
Are
up?
you?
Yeah,
Are you all good?
right now?
Don't sell candy. It's been a long
Yeah,
process.
no, let it go. I like that. No, go. I like that. Swagger. Go. What did he say? What did he say?
Someone asked him, why wasn't you were in a fight, and then Dana was just saying, "Oh, no one told me about it. I just don't know." And then they asked him, "Oh, if you were to be in a fight in the next Aussie card," he said, "Okay, yeah, sure."
So he didn't know about you.
He didn't know. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Look, we can't roll back the clock. It's business.
Yeah.
We look at other avenues and never watch this wife, and then we go from there. And that's it. I don't really mind. The big thing now is that the UFC is awesome. It's been great, but there are other organisations popping up that are actually going okay too. I mean, PFL did massive numbers. They're floating around. Bellator, One,
what was that?
Ryzen.
The $1 million contract.
$1 million contract, and that was legit. It was legit. And the guy who won your division, Sean O'Connell, his record in the UFC wasn't that great.
Yeah.
He made $1 million.
PFL. Is that Ray's?
$1 million?
Yeah, Ray
Several?
Seffi, yeah.
Race, yeah.
For a fight?
No, it's a tournament. You have 4 fights. If you win, you make $1 million. 4 or 3?
Is that count up? I'm making sure making sure my numbers count up, you know what I mean? Don't worry about us.
But yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on. Apparently, yeah.
Yeah,
Did they get paid?
Yeah. The word on the street's all legit, and they're running it again.
so at what
Because there's a
weight?
couple of those have been happening.
run it every
But
week.
someone-
Exactly. See you later.
Do they run it at every weight?
Yeah. I think that like no, there was
How
like
much
4 or
money
5
did these
weights. I
guys
think.
got?
I think it was Ray Siffle.
Uzo, send us some money. Send us some money.
All right. Do quick picks
Quick picks?
for the main.
Yeah, absolutely. Robin Stylebender. Simple as that.
Quick dick picks.
Oh fuck! Just said dick pics and you both go.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well.
Oh my gosh! I was thinking he's gonna get a hiding the both of you. Fuck no.
Why are you thinking dick pics? We're just
Don't use both,
Said
and
quick
use way
pics.
you giggled at each other. You look like fairies.
dick pics.
So you
send them later.
both like giggled like fairies at each other. So I was thinking, what is going on? Dick with all my cousins. He goes, yeah.
Yeah, dick pics.
All right, yeah. All right, who's fighting?
Well, Rob wins.
Oh yeah, Rob.
Rob wins
Rob.
and Israel wins.
Rob easy. 100%.
Jimmy wins. Carl Potter wins.
Jimmy wins.
Jimmy wins. That's an interesting
He's
fight.
fighting. He's
get a
fighting that
decision.
small.
I think he'll do a
I like
decision.
that smiles, man.
I think you get a decision.
He's like a good.
But
fucking-
Jimmy's
Oh, Jimmy. I reckon
tough.
Jimmy's
If Jimmy doesn't
Jimmy's way
stand
too
in-
tough for
If
him.
Jimmy doesn't stand and trade, because Alfie does hit hard, he's knocked me out as well.
He did smiles. I watched that.
Yeah, that was great.
It's good you remember it though.
Yeah, I remember more of that than the Brunson one. Fucking hell. Jimmy needs to not brawl with him.
Yeah.
Because Jimmy's kicks are really good. If he picks him apart and if he puts him on his back, he's fucking.
Jimmy
if
looks
he
like he's-
stands and
he's-
trades, it's going to be hard.
Jimmy's like an ox. He looks strong.
Strong,
Is he strong?
yeah.
But then that's what I've heard. I've heard you're fucking one of the strongest cunts. That's why I don't go near you. We don't need to train together. I don't need to get flipped by your ass.
Jimmy's strong. Jimmy's real
He
strong.
looks fucking strong.
He's real strong. His grappling's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah?
And he wants to kill. That's the thing. That's a good thing. Like, we've got a good group of guys in Melbourne now who we train, say, on a Friday where our big sparring is, and they just want to kill each other. I mean, Jake Matthews is in, and Jake, even though he's quiet and nice and all that, he's a lunatic.
Yeah.
Absolute lunatic.
Fuck Jake, actually. Jake, fuck you. You didn't come on the show.
He's got a baby. He's
Fuck
got a baby.
Yeah, Jake goes, oh, I want to be on the thing. I said, yeah, man, we're going to the thing. He said, come on the thing. And where is he? Fuck you. You didn't come. Jake.
He doesn't like you.
Oh, no, I don't know why. Nah. I don't know why he pulled out. Did he have a good enough
baby.
excuse? Oh, baby.
his baby.
It's like
he
2
loves
weeks
that
old.
baby.
It's 2 or 3 weeks old, so he's very busy.
100%,
And he's doing all that stuff with the UFC, so he's got to run backwards and forwards.
Congratulations to him.
But fuck him.
I'll fuck you anyway.
All right. How are we doing for time? We good? Oh yeah. So we're gonna get you to do a shoey with us. Let's
Dan
go.
Kelly.
Thank you to
Actually,
Pirate Bay.
how many drinks
Who's
is there?
supplying it?
How many drinks is there? 4. Wait, let's rock it.
Let's go. Let's go, Dan.
Are you doing
Welcome to
Tommy?
the podcast.
Are you doing the jandal?
Yeah, you have to do a jandal because you don't have a
Should we
shoe.
do shoe?
Oh. Oh, we
Pass
none
the
of us
boot.
have shoes.
Pass the boot. Bring the work boot.
What are they?
Hey Zen, you didn't tell
Pirate
me
Life
anything
Brewing.
about this.
Pirate Life. Pirate Life Brewing, baby. S.A. Upton. What are you doing? Look at this filthy boot. Off a field.
I'm gonna do this slide.
Fuck you on the Gucci's. That's little.
Hoochie, doing bro? Nah, definitely not. I'll go off my slide over
Harley
the work
Heaven.
bit.
Harley Heaven.
Harley Heaven, give you slide.
S.A.
Give him someone's shoe. Get
I'll
his
do
shot.
half, you do half. Let's get it. What are you doing?
How the fuck do I do this?
Yeah!
Oh, you fuck.
Yeah, the lads. Shout out to Harley Heaven here in
Harley
Melbourne,
Heaven.
man, for having us.
Alright, mate.
We just go get the mop. That cunt's filthy boot. Can smell his jams.
Thank you very much. Well, that's a wrap. Yeah, want
Well,
to thank
shit.
any sponsors?
Yeah, kill it. Shout out to the people.
Yeah, thanks
Where's
for
the
having me on,
cafe?
guys. Come down to Resune's Training Centre, 86 Buckley Street, Footscray.
He's buckled. He's drunk. He's drunk.
It's not red
He's
wine.
buckled. Any of these cunts want to do a shoey?
Oh,
Let's
he's
go,
big.
baby.
Yep, this is my moment.
Get it.
Get on your knee
Get
there.
in the can. Pirate Life. Get down here. Get on the camera.
Get on your knee.
Let's get it. Pirate Life. Where we at?
This is your one shot.
Let's get it.
Don't fuck it up. Easy.
Easy. No socks, the cunt as well. Holy. Yeah. Let's go.
That's a filthy shoes.
Oh man.
That's a wrap.
Halfcast podcast. We're fucking taking over.
We out.